here for the public event this Saturday and Sunday. We're going to start flying just around 10 o'clock in the morning, and we'll be flying about every 45 minutes up until approximately 3 o'clock or whenever the last flight of the day is done. At that time, we'll open it up for ground tours so that way the whole family can come out and walk through the aircraft, walk around and get pictures and see what, get a little sense of what our World War II veterans went through. And that'll be Saturday and Sunday.
Our primary mission here is to keep the memory of this remarkable airplane and the men who flew it in the forefront of society today, because as veterans pass away, there's less and less recall and memory of those that served in this airplane. I never get on this airplane that I don't marvel at the 19 and 20-year-old young men who flew the airplane and who staffed the airplane in the many gunnery positions that were here. You know, a pilot would come to this airplane with about 150 or 160 hours of total flying time in trainers, and then get in this big 4-engine bomber. I find this airplane a challenge to fly, especially in windy conditions. And I just marvel at the young men who flew it. And then they flew it into combat, cruising at 29,000 feet, no pressurization, bitter cold conditions, antiquated oxygen mask systems, and then they were shot at with from other aircraft and flak and so forth. So tremendous courage of that generation and those men who served. And that's really what our purpose is to keep the memory of that service in the forefront.
The ground tours we don't charge for. We have a donation bomb, and we gladly encourage $1 or $1 million. It all helps. But we for the flights, it's $450 a person, and it's we can take 9 passengers at a time. It's about a 25 or 30-minute ride, and you're only seated for takeoff and landing. Once we're airborne, you're up and able to move around the aircraft, visit the bombardier's station, go to the navigators in the cockpit. You can go to the radio room, and actually we'll have the hatch out, and you can stick your head out the top of an airplane, which is a pretty neat vantage point, even if it wasn't on a B-17. So we'll have a viewing area over here. That way people can watch the flights during the day before the ground tours and get a good sense of just being able to see the aircraft fly, because it's a very unique silhouette and just a really wonderful sound.